Mixtape Radio. Welcome to Mixtape Radio. I'm Mike Shea, and we're back for another week with 5 more bands and 5 more songs from all over the world. We've been gone for a couple weeks, and I'm sorry, but we are finally back, and the music is better than ever. This show is brought to you by Cinescape Media. You can learn more about this show and all their other shows by going to their website at cinescape.media. Now, let me break down how this show works every week. I'm going to share clips of 5 songs from 5 different bands and artists, and they're going to be all kinds of different stuff. Rock, rap, hip-hop, EDM, metal, country, blues, whatever the hell else is out there. Nothing is off limits. And I'm going to tell you who these talented folks are and where you can find their tunes so you can check them out for yourself. And at the end of every month, I'll even do a special episode where I create a mix of my favorites from the last month. But enough talking for now. Let's get into the music. Bully is a kick-ass indie rock band from Nashville, Tennessee, led by singer Alicia Bogano. Funky guitar riffs with overdrive effects, distorted bass lines, mixed with heavy-hitting drums, and Alicia's killer vocals create music that's perfect for a long car ride or just a carefree night at home. This is the kind of music that you can see yourself just like sitting in your room, cranked up on your speakers while you just sit and stare at the ceiling. They've got a new album called Sugar Egg that's dropping in August. So let's listen to the first single from that album. This is Bully with the song Where to Start. That was Bully with the song Where to Start. Their new album Sugar Egg drops in August, so go pre-order it now at the link in the description. You know, we live in strange and uncomfortable times right now. The COVID-19 pandemic has left a lot of people wondering what the new normal is going to be when this is all over. But one band out of New York City isn't going to let that stop them from having some fun and doing some good at the same time. Chromeo is an electric funk duo from the Big Apple comprised of high school best friends David Dave One Malkovich and Patrick P. Thug Gamael. I apologize if I am butchering that name. Over the weekend, they released a special album called Quarantine Casanova that features songs inspired by the current norms the pandemic has created. Songs dealing with the importance of disinfecting, social distancing, and trying to avoid going stir-crazy while stuck at home. The best part, though, is that all the proceeds collected from the album and merch sales are being donated to the COVID-19 Relief Fund. Let's listen to a track from that album. This is called 6 Feet Away.
6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna love you from 6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna show you I care from 6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna love you from 6 feet away. And I just hope you can hear me out there. I saw you at the grocery store and I couldn't even say hi. I saw you in the parking lot and I couldn't catch your eye. They're gonna scream at us if we're talking too close. But I'm alone in my house and it's you I need the most. When it's all over I won't miss this. But right now I'ma go the distance and I'm just gonna love you 6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna love you from 6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna show you I care from 6 feet away. That's how I'm gonna love you from 6 feet away.
That was Chromeo with the song 6 Feet Away off their new album, Quarantine Casanova. Remember, all the proceeds from this album sales are going to the COVID-19 Relief Fund, so head over to the link below and pick up your copy now. Now, all the music featured on today's show was purchased through Bandcamp, but we also love it when we get music sent to us by you guys. So if you'd like to have your music shared on this show, just send an email to mixtaperadiopod@gmail.com. Tell me your name, a little about your style, where your stuff can be found online, and most important of all, a song that you'd like to have played. We answer every email that we get, and we check that mailbox daily, so don't waste any time. Send your music to mixtaperadiopod@gmail.com. Now, Mick Wilson is an old school pop rock guy from the UK with a career spanning over 2 decades. And in 2011, he finally released his very first solo album, and then on June 8th of this year, he released a follow-up called Chameleon, and it is funky, and it is sexy, and it is smooth. Let's listen to a song from that album. This is Mick Wilson with I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
With some other guy you knew before, between the two of us guys, you know I love you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. Grapevine, how much longer would you be my baby? Well, I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside. 'Cause losing you would end my life, you see.
That was Mick Wilson with his song I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Check out his new album Chameleon at the link in the description. Now, if you'd like to stay up to date with this show, get more involved, be a part of the team, as it were, you can follow us on all social medias. Mixtape Radio is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the handle Mixtape Radio Pod. Follow along so you can let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, and even send us some music for the show. Now, lately, I've been really feeling more in the mood for like old school heavy metal, you know, like Alice Cooper, Poison, and of course the legendary Judas Priest. So it's always nice when I can find a more modern band that still embraces that classic style of heavy metal while sprinkling a little bit of the modern edge on top of it. And that's where we meet the band Haunt. They're a 4-piece from Fresno, California, and they fucking rock. They've got a new album dropping in July called Flashback. Let's take a listen to the title track from that new album.
Time takes away from me, searching in the memory. There run right inside my heart. Turn around and face the past, looking at the broken glass. See reflections in the shatter. The days of glory have been left behind. The images are burned into my mind. The days of glory have been left behind.
That was Haunt with the title track from their new album Flashback. You can pre-order the album now on Bandcamp at the link in the description. Now, there's not a lot of time left in today's show, folks, but before we get to our final song, I wanted to let you know that you guys can be a part of the team here at Mixtape Radio by joining our Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/mixtaperadiopod, and for only $3 a month, you can become an executive producer of Mixtape Radio. You get all kinds of cool rewards, and you can help us continue to purchase all the music that we play on this show legally. Now, I wanted to end today's show with something really different and fun. Out of North Carolina came a band called Casey and the Comrades. They combine elements of jazz, funk, and psychedelic rock into something that can really only be described as otherworldly in its sound. It's like a weird type of, I don't know, like science fiction, dream rock. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. I really can't describe it. You just need to hear it for yourself. So off their new album, Kids These Days, this is Casey and the Comrades with the song Fall.
Was free from
That was Casey and the Comrades with the song Fall. Pick up their new album, Kids These Days, at the link in the description. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the music featured on this episode or any of our past episodes, you can jam to them all on the official Mixtape Radio playlist on Spotify. That's right, all the music we featured on this show can now be found in an easy-to-find playlist on Spotify. Just go to Cinescape.media, click the link under the Mixtape Radio show page to go straight to the playlist. With that being said, guys, that brings us to the end of the show. I know, I'm sad too, but don't worry. We will be back again next week. 5 new artists, 5 new songs. So make sure you follow us on all the social media at Mixtape Radio Pod. And remember, if you would like your music featured on this show, just send an email to mixtaperadiopod@gmail.com. And remember, you can become an executive producer of the show by going to patreon.com/mixtaperadiopod. This show is a proud member of Cinescape Media, so to learn more about everything they have going on, just go to Cinescape.media. I'm Mike Shea, and this has been Mixtape Radio. We'll catch you next week, and until then, as always, guys, support your local musicians.